Santa Maria! We're here. We're going to cook a tri-tip. And I was talking to my buddy last night about this. And it really just, until recently, clearly came to my attention that this isn't a thing everywhere except for here. So this is a California thing. This is a tri-tip roast. Boneless beef tri-tip roast. Now, tri-tip is always going to be boneless. I don't think I've ever had anyway, tri-tip, this is a sirloin beef tip. It's a triangular cut. This is the way we do it in California. Now, this is like the equivalent. This is 2 pounds. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's probably 4 or 5 full sirloin steaks right here. That's what this is. This is a beef loin. It's $10.99 a pound. We've got 2 pounds. It was $21.50. How much is a quarter pounder? What, $8? So this is 2 pounds of steak that we're going to have right now, and it's way less than a hamburger and way better for you, and it tastes way better. Okay, so this has been marinated inside of what's called Santa Maria style seasoning. It's the most famous California tri-tip flavor. This is the style that it's originated in. And this is I guess, probably a pioneer designed meal. This is like California's not it's a young place. So that's what this comes from. This comes from original California cooking, ranch style. This is a ranch style cut. Okay, so we're not going to put anything inside of our cast iron as always. The cast iron is over here. It's heating up. It's on a 6 right now. It's just getting hot. Inside of this bag are a bunch of seasonings and stuff at the bottom. Since we're cooking in cast iron, we don't want to dump all this stuff out. We just want to take the meat out. Maybe if you're over a barbecue or something, you might do that, but it doesn't matter. It's all going to end up at the bottom and it's going to come off. But the thing is, we don't want liquid in here. Okay, so you don't want to add the marinade into the steak. So we got to leave it. See this stuff at the bottom? We're going to leave it. We might use it later, and I'll show you how we do that. But right now, we just want to put this bad boy on the heat. What's in Santa Maria seasoning, you might ask? It's all right here. It says Santa Maria seasoning, spices including celery seed, salt, dehydrated garlic, dehydrated onion, salt, fruit, and spice extracts. 2 pound tri-tip roast. It's like 5 or 6 steaks all at once. Alright, now let me show you what I do. You see this? See the stuff at the bottom here? I just go put this in the sink. Now I don't dump this out yet because we might use it later. So I just set it over in the sink. There's a way to cook tri-tip. I've been making videos about it, showing you guys how to make this. There's a style that we do it. It doesn't take very long. Now, we've got this guy on here. It's only at a 6. We want to kick it up to a 7. This cut, quite often you end up with fat on both sides and running through the center. It's going to be delicious. It's absolutely delicious when you do it the right way. So what we want to do, we want to have medium-high heat, and we want to char and burn the exterior of this giant steak, Fred Flintstone style. And in the center, we want it to be medium charred rare. Medium rare, but I like my stuff even just charred rare. It's like I don't know what you want to call it. It's not even quite medium, but it's like charred. So look, there's like a fat flap right here that's perfect. Let's go in and take a closer look so you can see kind of what I'm talking about, I guess, better. It smells so good, you guys. So it smells a little like chorizo. If you know what chorizo smells like and you had chorizo, Santa Maria seasoning is very similar. It has a similar thing to it. So like this, you're used to thinking like I would like a sirloin steak. So that sirloin steak you're getting is usually a slice off of down here. But this triangular part, this is like the top of the interior of beef loin, of a cow's loin, and it goes up like that. This is the entire roast, the entire loin right here, California style. Look. Oh, Nelly. Let's burn this fat more before we flip it over. I just wanted to show you guys where we're at on the underside, but we want more heat. We want more char. We want to kind of burn this guy on the outside. Honestly, that's how it's best. So we're at 6 minutes. This has probably been on for 4, I think. I'm not sure. Time it. We're going to film this and cook this in real time. I do have something else over here. I've got some corn on the cob going. But this, we're going to get it all done before this video is over, which will probably be about maybe 15 or 20 minutes, I think. If everything works right, if the heat is hot enough, if everything's going just right, your mind will be blown how quick the cooking process is when we do this the way we do this. No need to put anything in the pan. This is a highly seasoned 20 or 30-year-old cast iron skillet, and everything that we need on the meat is already on there. There's no reason to add any more dry seasonings. There's no reason to put anything else on there. We don't want to add any liquid to the inside of this pan right now. So we don't want to put that marinade on here. Like maybe you're thinking, well, gee, if I pour the marinade on top, maybe it will absorb or seep in. Don't do that. We want to burn the outside of this steak. This giant Fred Flintstone steak, because that's how I eat this thing. I don't slice. Remember how I said this is 4 or 5 steaks? It is. This is 2 pounds of meat, maybe, but I don't cut it up into steaks. I eat this. I just start at one end and go to the other. But this is going to be probably 3 days worth of steak for me, and I will eat it all. Oh, we're almost there on the underside. Okay. Not quite, but we're almost there on the other side. We're going to kick up the fan. Home on the range, there is a young cowboy who lives on the range. His horse and his cattle are his only companions. He works in the saddle and sleeps in the canyon, waiting for some of his pastures to change. As the wind rises, he sits by his fire, thinking about women and glasses of beer. He closes his eyes as the doggies retire, sings out a song that's soft but it's clear, as if maybe someone could hear. Good night, you moonlight ladies, and rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me get down in my dreams and rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane? Well, the 1st of September is covered in snow. So was the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston. Oh, the Berkshires seem dreamlike on account of that frosting. 10 miles behind me, 10,000 more to go. There's a song that they sing when they take to the highway. A song that they sing when they take to the sea. A song that they sing of their home in the sky. Maybe you can believe it if it helps you to sleep. But singing works just fine for me. Good night, you moonlight ladies, and rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams and rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane. All right, we're at 11 minutes. You saw, excuse me. You saw we flipped that over. We have some crispy crusties on this side, which is what we want, but we want more. We're coming back. Don't worry, we're coming back. 11 minutes, which is really probably more like 9 or 10. I don't know. I'm not sure how long. Maybe a minute and a half before we threw it on. And maybe you're wondering, what do you mean you cook this and then you eat it over 3 days? So after this is excuse me, completely cooked, and I eat what I want to eat now, I refrigerate the rest, which is the best, and I slice it off like a prime rib. This will be like a prime rib roast, and we're gonna slice it right off. You gotta turn this down. We're getting a lot of smoke. So then you slice it right off, and it's like roast beast. It's like your own little roast beast. Usually like the cutting station right here on the countertop. You have your own cutting station. For 20 bucks. Was this 20 bucks? It was. This is a $20 giant roast. Huge steak. And that's California prices. But this is California beef. I don't know, that doesn't help. It probably would be more expensive. I don't know, $10.99 a pound. Is that a good price for you guys? I know that a quarter pounder, that's a quarter pound of meat, it's like $9.99 for a hamburger, right? And it's not good. Not like this. Oh, Nelly. It's going to be so good. Let's go back. In a port on a western bay, where they serve 100 ships a day, sailors pass the time away. They call for whiskey or wine. The sailor said, "Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be." You could steal a sailor from the sea. Brandy, she wore a chain, finest silver from the north of Spain, with a locket that bear the name of the man that Brandy loved. Well, he came from far away, but he could not stay. Brandy used to watch his eyes as he told his sailor story. She could feel the ocean fall and rise, feel the pain and glory. But she had always known the truth, Lord, he was an honest man. But Brandy does her best to understand. Okay, so it's starting to change. Now, you might have heard somebody tell you a trick about the difference between well, rare, or medium rare, and they tell you to touch your nose or touch your forehead or touch the middle of your nose. Yeah, this is like that. So once you get used to cooking steaks, these tongs, for me, are an extension of my fingers. I'm not shitting you. And so you can feel the change in the meat. I can tell what this feels like, the process here. And the process that we're at here, cooking tri-tip, California style, we're good to go. We're off the heat, but we're on the heat. And you're like, what do you mean we're off the heat, but we're on the heat, Meyer? I mean, I turned the heat off. You notice how the smoke is dissipated? Because I turned the heat off. Because this is cast iron, and it would be just like if you did this on your barbecue at home. At this point, you let this bad boy rest and cook at the same time. Oh, Rapid Roy, that stock car boy, he's too much to believe. You know he always got an extra pack of cigarettes rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He got a tattoo on his arm that says baby. He got another one that just say hey. But every Sunday afternoon he's a dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. Oh, Roy's so cool, that racing fool. He don't know what fear's about. He'll do 150 miles an hour smiling at the camera with a toothpick in his mouth. He got a girl back home named Dixie Dawn, but he got lovers all along the way. You ought to hear him screaming for that dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. Oh, Roy's so cool, that racing fool. He don't know what fear's about. He'll do 150 miles an hour smiling at the camera with a toothpick in his mouth. He got a girl back home, name of Dixie Dawn, but he got honeys all along the way. You ought to hear them screaming for the dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. Oh, Nelly. Lots of turning. You're seeing me do lots of turning. I shouldn't be doing so much turning, but I just like doing it. It's like a caveman instinct. You know, it's like poking at the fire. You know, it's that's another thing about cooking your steak like this, Fred Flintstone style. Yeah, barefoot, no shirt on. That's what's going on here right now. It's me and I am me, and you are you and I am him. And look at this bad boy. Hope you're doing okay. We're making this steak, and you're here with me. It smells heavenly. That's the thing I haven't talked about, is the Smell-O-Vision app, which I still haven't gotten into motion. Because if I could get Smell-O-Vision on these videos, we'd get a lot more views if you could smell what this smells like right now. It smells like heaven. Heaven, I'm in heaven. And I'm gonna eat this giant chunk of beef. Poor old grandpa, I laughed at all his words. Thought he was a bitter man. He spoke of women's ways. He said to trap you and to use you before you even know. Love is blind and you're too kind. Don't ever let it show. The can-can's such a pretty show, steal your heart away. But backstage, back on Earth again, they're wrapped in rooms of gray. I wish that I know what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was stronger. This is done, you guys. Alright. So, gonna go against the true process of cooking the tri-tip. It's been 21 minutes or 20 minutes. I shouldn't cut into this. But we're going to do that just so you can see how ridiculous and how stupid this thing is. How tasty it is. I'm gonna cut an end off of here and your mind will be blown. Oh, you know what? We got to go this way. Oh, boy. All right. So, you're like, Myra, it doesn't look like it's cooked. It will be, because it still has to rest here in this hot pan. It's just going to sit. The major cooking process is done. The exterior, you don't want anything more to happen to this in here except for it to sit. And it will be, like I mentioned, it'll be a roast beast. And here, take this guy. Okay. Now look at this. This is crazy. I don't know if you can see this.